little bit early. This is not Turpin against Texhoma. This is Texhoma girls against Wacomas. You get a little bit extra bang for your buck. Wacomas just tied Texhoma. Winner of this game goes to the championship tomorrow. Our boys are playing Texhoma's boys right after this. And a whole lot of fouls in the game. Currently, everybody on the floor for Wacomas has at least 2, and most of them have 3 or 4. For Texhoma, number 11, Jackie Berry, has got 3. Nobody else has more than 2 besides her. Wacomas got the ball, and it's a tie. Our boys' game immediately follows this. Another foul on Texhoma. Wacomas drives and misses. The jump ball stays with Wacomas. 4:19 left to go. Let me see if I can. Oh, Wacomas takes the lead. Shots blocked, but it'll be a foul called. And that's a foul out for Texhoma, or for Wacomas. Wacomas has to go to their bench. We'll see if that makes a difference. Missed shot. Wacomas has it. Wacomas still has the lead. 4 minutes left. Let's see. Wacomas now leads 51-47. All right, I don't have either of my statisticians with me tonight. Our statistician extraordinaire, Ella Buller, and the amazing and awesome Addison Hogg are both at home watching games tonight. Neither one was able to make it. So I'll do my best to run this by myself. I'm warning you now, you're getting what you pay for tonight, but I'll do my best. Pass inside. Gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Waukomis. Oops, my clock is totally wrong. Tipped away, and Waukomis has it. Jackie Berry gets a steal. Backcourt violation. We're having a conference over a backcourt violation. Arrow goes to Texhoma, so it's being overruled as an inadvertent whistle and Texhoma's ball. That's big, though, because that was going to be a layup. Texhoma's down by 4, 47-51. Sam Audrain from outside goes for three, and it's a miss. Scramble for the ball, and it's a jump. Possession error goes to Texhoma. Waukomis tips it. Jackie saves it. Works away into the lane. And it's a turnover. Dribbling violation. So Waukomis, with under 3 minutes left, is in the position where they can either run clock or attack. Texhoma has to attack. Jackie Berry, one of the fastest players in Oklahoma, gets the steal, gets the layup. Texhoma goes up. Waukomis goes up. And it's 4-point game again. Abby Ortega looks all the way across. Back in Jackie Berry's hands. She looks backside, baseline for Sam Audrain. Bounces around, it's tipped. Waukomis has the ball. 2 minutes left in the game. Winner goes to the finals. Presumably to play Canute. Canute playing Mooreland tonight. Waukomis makes it a 6-point game. Texhoma boys play against our Turpin Cardinal boys right after this. Things are running late. But not by much. Waukomis gets in the front court. Texhoma will probably have to foul. They've only got 3 team fouls. Remember, there's no 1-to-1 anymore. So at 5 fouls. Oh, Texhoma almost gets a steal, but Waukomis comes away with it. Jumper up. Bounces around. It's off. Jackie Berry gets the rebound. Texhoma in the front court. Jumper's up. It's off. Waukomis gets the rebound, then gets tied up. Possession arrow goes to Waukomis. Texhoma going to a faster lineup. Having a full court press, Waukomis. Barry tips it and gets another steal. Barry, fast break all on her own. Puts it up and it's a miss. Six-point game, 46 seconds left. Barry's at the line. She'll be shooting 2. Barry makes the first. Barry misses the second. Walcomas has the rebound. Clock starts. There's a quick foul. That's now 3 fouls on each team. Remember, bonus starts at 5 fouls now. Walcomas throws it in. Texhoma playing defense in the half court, in the front court. Not going for the foul. Interesting. 5-point game. Texhoma's just letting Walcomas run the time. Tied up. Possession here goes to Texhoma. Coach Broadhead will let the ball get into half court. Once it gets across the timeline, he calls timeout. That way they can throw it in from inside the half court set. Here's your point totals in case you care. Walcomas is the home team. Texhoma is the guest. And so Jackie Berry's got 19. I don't have rosters in front of me. I know some of the players from Texhoma. I don't know anybody from Walcomas. Those of you watching at home are probably yelling at me right now. Oh, 21's Katie Yates. I knew that. She's got 12. Both teams have 3 fouls. Walcomas has 1 player with 4. Whole bunch of the starters, or the players on the floor will come on the floor with 3 fouls apiece. So almost everybody's got 2 fouls to give. But with 22 seconds left, it's 2 possessions. Texhoma's got to move fast. Oh, they took the timeout before they got it across the timeline, so they have to take it out all the way up at three-quarter court. Barry's got it. Walcomas might sit back and let him take the 3. They do. Walcomas gets the rebound. 15 seconds. Sorry, I forgot to stop the clock. It's 13 seconds left. That was the 4th foul. Texhoma subs out. Goes back to their defensive set to go full court man. Walcomas is really mad, but I'm not sure what they're wanting. We're in the bonus, and they get to shoot 2 fouls. Walcomas fans are really unhappy. They want an intentional foul. That's just not what happens here. That's not what an intentional foul is. Everybody knows at the end of the game you got a foul to get the clock stopped. That's not what intentional fouls, that's not what they're called for, but Walcomas fans really unhappy. Barry drives in. Wacomas not fouling. Player gets hurt. She's struggling. She got dazed. Wacomas wins, beats Texhoma. Texhoma will be playing the third place game tomorrow against the loser of the Mooreland Canute game that's coming up later tonight. The Cardinals are getting ready to come onto the floor. Turpin's getting ready to face off against Texhoma. These two teams faced off against each other 4 times last year. The first time Texhoma won big against Turpin. In games following that, ended up being fairly close. In some of the games, Turpin led as late as the early 4th quarter. But Texhoma came up big, ended up winning, and went all the way to state last year. That's a different team, though. They lost one of the best players in the state of Oklahoma, big man Joe Hernandez. And this Texhoma team, very experienced. A whole bunch of seniors on this team. In fact, everybody who takes the floor tonight for Texhoma is either a junior or a senior. Their JV team is playing in a different tournament. They're at Goodwell. And so only the juniors and the seniors have made the road trip all the way to Mooreland to face off against the Cardinals. Texhoma started out the year 3-0. Cardinals sitting at 4-0. Texhoma has missed out on one of their games due to football, having taken their opponent out. But in their games so far, they've won 2 of them big. Texhoma faced off against Tyrone. Those two traditionally play in the first game of the year. Texhoma winning 78-32. In that game, well, we'll go through individuals here in a minute. But 78-32, they beat Boise City 87-41 for a 46-point win. So 46-point wins against Tyrone and Boise City back-to-back. But then they came here to Mooreland, and yesterday they played against Fargo Gage Sports Supply and actually had a little closer score than the Cardinals did playing Fargo Gage Sports Supply when we played them the week before. Fargo Gage Sports Supply, the Bulldogs, put up 34 on Texhoma and held Texhoma to 45. That's a tournament game. That's different than playing one place or the other. You know, the neutral court gets interesting for people. A couple of things to take away from it in these wins. Texhoma, as you might imagine, is out-rebounding opponents by a significant margin until yesterday. One of the things that Fargo Gage Sports Supply did, was they rebounded very well and kept Texhoma off the boards. Texhoma ended with only a 1-point advantage, 25-24. Texhoma gets a lot of assists every game. They're averaging at 16 assists a game. They get a lot of steals every game. They're in double digits for every game except Fargo Gage Sports Supply. Fargo Gage Sports Supply is really good at holding the pace down. So that not pushing the game in transition can take away some of those opportunities. One thing that is different about this Texhoma team than previous teams is they are shooting a ton of three-pointers, and they have several people who are making several three-pointers, but they're missing a lot. So with the rebound numbers being as low as they are, that leads you to believe that a lot of the rebounds from those misses are going out of bounds or turning into some other sort of turnover. So Texhoma averaging under 30% from the three-point line. Free throws, they're a good free throw shooting team. They're at around 70%. That's pretty good for high school. But an indication of their opponents in their 2 big wins, Tyrone and Boise City averaged only 30% from the free throw line. So it shows they've had advantage of playing some weaker teams to start the season out. But we'll see what happens when they play the Cardinals tonight. Cardinals come in 4-0. They've had a couple of big wins on their resume as well, and their closest game before last night was the game against Fargo Gate Support Supply. But yesterday, we got a nail-biter. Cardinals were taking on Waukomis, and Waukomis gave the Cardinals a game. It was kind of an odd one to watch. At one point, the Cardinals were up by 8 in the third quarter and looked on the verge of extending the game out into double-digit leads and potentially turning into a blowout. It just had that feel. Waukomis would not go away, though, started to eat into the lead, ended up tying the game. Cardinals had the ball with 11 seconds left and a tie game, threw it in, ran a play for Bryson Parker. Ball got tipped away. Carson Peters stripped it from the Waukomis defender who'd stolen the ball, tossed it back to Bryson, and Bryson hit a game-winning three-point shot with the buzzer clicking now. Hopefully we don't have to go to those kind of theatrics tonight unless it's the Cardinals. If the Cardinals want to do it again to go to the championship game, we'll take that. For Texhoma, it's 4 players doing the brunt of the work. I'm going to go through those 4 for you and highlight each one of them. Number 11, Jerry Hernandez. He'll be the biggest guy on the floor tonight at 6'5". Jerry and Joe last year, the Hernandezes were just a tremendous duo and made things very hard. Joe was the inside game. Jerry was big, but tended to play outside. His season was highlighted by the buzzer beater that he hit in the area tournament that helped Texhoma be able to go on to state. Jerry has not started the season very strong, though. Teams are geared up for him, and Jerry has not been draining the outside shot. He's had games of 9 and 14, which is good, but it's not like what he's been able to do in the past. Crosby Cartwright, another big guard who loves dunking. He had a big game against Boise City when they scored 87. He had 14 to go with 9 rebounds, so almost a double-double. But he had 8 assists, so we'll be watching Cartwright. Cartwright's number 3. We'll highlight him as the game goes on. And he had 6 steals in that Boise City game. Grayson McGlason, number 12, has had the big games as far as scoring goes as more consistently than anybody else. He's leading the team in scoring. He's had 2 games of 18. Those were against Tyrone and Boise City. However, the rest of his stat line was pretty thin. McGlason ended up having a stat line of 18, 1, 1, and 3, which means the only thing he had more than one of was steals. And then against Boise City was 18, 1, 1, and 1. So 18 points, but only 1 rebound. So the guard's been playing outside a lot. He is an outside shooter, loves to fill it in from outside. Now against Fargo Gate Support Supply yesterday, he ended up having to do a lot more work on the rebounding. He had another double-digit game with 10 points, but had 6 rebounds to go with 4 assists and 1 steal. Isaias Balderrama, he's probably been the most prolific three-point shooter. He's averaging 3 three-pointers a game. He had 12 against Tyrone, 6 against Boise City, and 17 yesterday to lead the way against Fargo Gate Support Supply. So his outside shooting was what made the difference. Your starters, number 3, Cartwright. Number 11, Hernandez. Number 12, McGlason. Number 21, Diego Hernandez. So we've got Jerry Hernandez and Diego Hernandez. And then number 23, Isaias Balderrama. Diego Hernandez has had 15 and 9 in his 2 games to go with 5 rebounds. Your Cardinals coming onto the court. Number 2, Nash Levins. The senior. Number 3, junior, Carson Peters. Number 10, the senior, Bryson Parker. Number 13, senior, Austin Peters. And number 22, Gunnar Post. Texhoma gets the tip. They go inside right away. Jerry Hernandez gets 2 points. CP up top, looking to move it. Peters kicks it to Gunner post. Bryson goes for a jumper. Doesn't get it to fall. It's a rebound to McGlasson. Up the court to Diego. Nash is all over him. Jerry has it on the outside. Hernandez dives inside, goes for a reverse rebound. Post gets it. Sorry, reverse layup. Post gets the rebound. Fast pace for the two teams already. Post has it. He's matched up against Jerry. Kicks it out to Austin Peters. Working against. Shot from outside. Nash Levens hits it. And the Cardinals have the lead 3-2. Cardinals go to a full court defense. Texhoma breaks it, gets it down to Jerry. Jerry puts it up and in. For the two Hernandezes, I'm probably going to go with Jerry and Diego. That's going to be easier to keep track of. Cardinals in the half court. Levens gets it to Austin. Post has it up top. He picks it up. Gets it to Carson Peters. Out on the edge to Austin. Back to Carson on the wing. Guarded by McGlasson. Texhoma's in a man. Levens working against it. Gets an opening. Puts up a short jumper. Bounce around. Gunner gets it. Puts it up. Jerry was blocking him out while he shot it. No foul on that. But we get a foul against Turpin. It's going to go against Bryson Parker. That's his first. Bryson tips it away, has the steal, goes up, finger rolls in. Cardinals regain the lead, 5-4. Carson overplays, is unable to get it away from Isaiah. McGlasson puts up a quick three and it's in. I told you McGlasson really wants to shoot that three. He's had 2 games with 18 already. Gunner's got it up top. Back out to Carson Peters. Gunner tries to get it to Nash. I'm not sure what was going on there. He was double teamed. And a steal goes the other way. And Texhoma adds to their lead. It's 9-5. The Cardinals working a high post game here. Gunner and Nash both setting up at the top corner of the free throw line for this offense. Carson rolls over the top. Gives it to Austin. Austin into Gunner. Give and go back to Austin. Cardinals aren't sharp on their passes here in the early part of the first quarter. Austin working against Isaiah. Mora Balderrama is the full name, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm stumbling on it. CP kicks it to Gunner post, the baseline. Gunner back to CP, and the ball gets jammed. Oh, one referee was saying it's Cardinals ball. Cardinals had the possession arrow. It's their ball. Austin will inbound from underneath. McGlasson tips it. Texhoma gets the steal. Miss, and Gunner's got the rebound. Wide open, Carson gets an open lane, takes it all the way to the hole, makes the shot, draws the foul. Not much more you can ask for from the junior. Great job. So Carson gets a chance to add one more point, and he does. And we've got our first timeout. Coach Biebermeyer is going to take it. This will be a 30-second timeout. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Cardinals are playing full court defense again. Parker a little bit late trying to come up, get a steal for more Ballarama. We got a sub in. Aiden Winters has come in now. They get it into Hernandez deep. Hernandez working hard in the post, but Gunner post is there. Hernandez tries to strip it from Gunner, knocks it out of bounds. Tell you what, it's quite something to watch a Texhoma team without Joe Hernandez. The Northwest Oklahoma equivalent of Blake Griffin. One of the things that he did was a whole lot of antics, working the referees and keeping everybody on their toes. Parker has it in the corner. McGlassen's on him. Levens now. Peters had an open shot, but Hernandez, so quick and so long, gets over, blocks Carson's shot. And Cartwright, looking for McGlassen in the corner, just throws it away. Carson gets another open. They're letting Carson drive. I'm not quite sure what Texhoma's doing with their defense. Cardinals are getting a lot of open shots. Man, coming way over the top, but no call on it. Carson tries to save the loose ball. Cardinals are working hard to get the ball into the lane. Referees are allowing quite a bit of contact and allowing players to block shots. Only one foul called on each team so far. Big difference from the girls' game that just got done. Wacomas and Texhoma, fouls were a major story in the game. McGlassen's wide open. He got left open underneath. Misses the shot, though. He loves the three-point shot, but struggled with the bump right there. Austin Peters brings it down. Levens has it out on the wing. Into Carson Peters. Back up top to Levens. Levens penetrates in. Gunner post has it baseline. Carson drives in again. Carson will go up. Cartwright came underneath Carson Peters, and he'll draw the charge call. A lot of pushing going on. If you saw, Hernandez just flat pushed off a Gunner post. McGlassen goes for another layup, misses a second layup. Winters gets the rebound, though, and puts it in. Cardinals' full court defense is not slowing down Texhoma right now. Both teams struggling with shots in the paint, though. These two teams are very used to each other. Like I said, they played each other 4 times last year. All of them hard-fought games once we got into 23. We had a blowout loss in 22 here in this holiday tournament playing Texhoma, but the 3 games after that, 2 of which were played in Texhoma. Parker and Isaiah Balderamas get tied up on a ball, and they're going to say that Parker got him on the arm. Cardinal fans not really liking that call, but it is what it is. Cartwright's got it up top. Hernandez at the high post working against Carson Peters. McGlassen goes for the long shot, rims out. Tipped by Winters, and Carson Peters has it. Carson's done a great job of getting into the paint. Wow, that's not a foul? Interesting calls. Texhoma's extending their man out to match up with the Cardinals. Peters working against McGlasson. Levens inside to Winters. Post will go up, puts it off the glass. There's nobody to rebound. And McGlasson comes away with it. Levens had a good idea, but Isaiah Morris Balderrama does a great job of holding on to it. Parker comes away with the rebound after the miss. Cardinals have numbers, but Parker will pull up, go for the three. Gets his own rebound. A lot of contact. Cartwright was all over Parker's legs. Parker goes for the follow shot. Can't get it to land. Oop. As far as stats go, I can give you what's on the scoreboard. And I'll go ahead and show you so you can see it as well. Carson has not gone on the board yet. I'm not able to keep stats tonight. I'm working it by myself in case you can't tell by how messy the scoreboard is. Bryson Parker's got 2. Oh my word, I'm drawing a blank, guys. We don't have an 11. I'm looking at Texhoma. I'm sorry. Nash has 3. Carson has 3 to go with 1 foul. Bryson has 2 to go with 2 fouls. Austin doesn't have any points yet, and neither does Gunner. Cardinals have tried to go inside, but the amount of contact they're allowing inside, Cardinals are unable to get Gunner post any open looks so far. McGlasson's got it going up top. He's going to go inside on Levens. Levens got a whole lot of ball and arm. Referees are really letting the teams play. They're allowing a lot of contact. Parker goes inside, puts it up. 2 points is good. These different set of refs, but the referees in the Wacomas game allowed a lot of contact as well. Teams will just have to adjust and understand contact is not going to draw very many whistles tonight. Austin Peters comes away with the rebound after a miss. These two teams, which both have put up big point totals already in the young season, held to only 20 points combined in the first quarter. Levens gives it to Gunner Posts on the baseline. It looked like it was going to fall and then rimmed out. Nice job by Nash Levens. Steals a pass intended for Diego Hernandez. Parker's looking for an opening, kicks it on the edge for Levens. Levens will go for 3. Cardinals cannot get the three-pointers to fall. Jerry Hernandez will check back in for Red Devils, so will Cartwright. McGlasson will go to the bench. Texhoma's got a player who's unidentified in the program. Not sure who number 5 is. But Cartwright's got the ball and is bringing it down. Texhoma has the 2 Hernandezes to go with Cartwright and 2 players unidentified on their program. Number 5 goes to the hole, and we will get contact on the shot. Foul be called on the Cardinals. That's going to go against Nash. First foul of the quarter. Free throw shots missed. Long rebound. Hernandez is able to snag it. Goes back up with it and gets 2 points for Texhoma. Peters has the ball. Comes on down. They get it into Gunner. Gunner goes for the reverse layup. Doesn't get it to fall. Hernandez is doing a great job defending Gunner. Bryson Parker steals a pass intended for Cartwright, but way too long. And Bryson looking for Gunner. These two teams just know each other so well. It's almost like they can mind read each other. So it is a little messy, not going to lie, but these two teams really countering each other well here with their defense. Nash Levens puts an exclamation point on that. Coming around to deflect the ball out of bounds. Hernandez in deep. And the shot's made. That's number 13. I don't have a name for him. Texhoma has a 5-point lead again. Cardinals very cold shooting. Carson Peters trying to do something about it. Gunner and Hernandez fight for it. Unable to get to it. Texhoma's doing a really good job on the defensive boards. Hernandez gets his pocket picked. Austin Peters has it. He'll pull up. Cardinals will set up their offense. Bryson Parker wide open. Goes for the three. Hernandez had position inside of Gunner. Cardinals are not crashing the boards, and they're not getting any extra chances on these shots. Cardinals are normally a hot shooting team, so that can make up for that deficiency, but if you're not going to hit your shots, you got to hit the boards. One of the two. Lady Cardinals played much earlier today. They had a 10 o'clock game. After the game, they took off and went home. But a bunch of the Lady Cardinals either hung out and stayed here or came back to watch. Yes, current score is 15-10. Thank you. We're out of the timeout, but we got an official timeout. We must have some blood on the court. We'll focus in on it so you can see how it's done. They're still working on it. Someone has it on the sideline and throws it in. Cardinals come away with the ball. Parker working against McGleason. Parker's able to get by McGleason. Gets the jumper. Good for 2 more points for the Cardinals. Hernandez has the ball up top. As big as he is, he plays outside most of the time. As you can see, McGlason comes in. This time he gets the shot to fall. Parker's got the ball up top. Whoa. Cardinals making it interesting. Parker comes in, shoots a little jumper. He hit his last one, missed that one, gets his own follow. Levens gets it, tries for a tip in. Can't get it to fall. Texhoma is coming in a fast break. And Cartwright loves going for the dunks, and he gets him one. Still counts for just 2 points. I have Texhoma with 20. Oh, there we go. Scoreboard here in Texhoma was off for a moment. Parker goes for it. Bryson's not getting his shot going quite yet. Hernandez out on the edge to McGlasson. And back up top for Cartwright. Levens has it. Austin Peters threw it towards Bryson, but Bryson was not looking. All right, McGlass on the outside. Drives in. He's been doing that over and over. But he's only managed to hit it once, but this time Jerry Hernandez is there.